Hello there everyone, and welcome to another episode of Dragon Mania. It's been a few days since the last episode, but you'll probably understand why when you look right here. As you probably already know, we actually managed to get our second legendary. So this is the Autumn Dragon. A raked pile of leaves serve as the perfect camouflage for the Autumn Dragon to hide from its enemies. Unfortunately, one seldom has time to rake leaves during battle. Excuse my failure at speaking, but because of this guy's typing, I am actually considering that maybe this guy would be better for our team overall. Because eventually this guy will have shadow and plant elements. So what we're going to do is we're going to awaken this guy by leveling him up. So let's go feed him from his baby form. I mean, I don't know, I still prefer the look of the Comet Dragon, but the typing on this guy is just so good. Hopefully this puts us pretty high in the multiplayer event anyway for hatching dragons, so maybe we'll be able to get the hippie dragon, who knows. And I did save up a lot of money for this, although we're not going to be able to get anywhere near level 30 right now. Let's see how close we get. Level 27, there we go. That's like 1.11 million food that I just used there. But look at this guy. He's going to be able to be a part of our team soon enough. So that'll take 1 day to do. So let's do that. While we're awakening that, can we actually put him in here? I'm going to say not. No, of course not. So we're going to have to wait to upgrade his legendary in the Dragon Academy, which also means that we're going to have to save up a crap ton of scrolls, because how many do we have? We have 48, and that is not going to be enough, by far. So I'm going to have to wait a day for this, and then, isn't it 2 days for the second one? I don't know. Either way, it's going to take a while, but this guy will eventually be a part of our team. Because just think about it, we've got this Comet Dragon, who's got the Void and the Wind with Legendary, and then we can double up the Legendary mark, or poison them. But that is our Autumn Dragon for now. I could speed it up, but I am not going to waste any more gems because we need that 100 to unlock the other stuff. I mean, I probably should have used him in battle for like 1 or 2 fights, but it's no biggie. Let's just do a few quick multiplayer fights for the rest of this episode. But yeah, we actually managed to get our second legendary in a row, which is pretty sweet. And it has a really good typing actually, like even though the Autumn Dragon might not look perfect or as good as some of the others, it still looks pretty rad. God, never let me say that word again. Who says rad anymore? Like what the hell? I don't know, it's just pretty cool that we actually managed to get a second legendary. I always tend to get it towards the end of the month actually, like how many days are left? 7 days. So that's a week. So it's always towards the end where I get this guy. But that has actually put us in position 18. Oof! I am really hoping that we can keep relatively far up. So we're going to get Mercury that's going to put us up to 250. Then we're going to get some uncommons as well. But if we manage to stay at level 20, then like I said before, we actually will manage to get this hippie dragon as well. So that's like 2 dragons for 1. Who wouldn't want that? And this is one of the new light epics as well. So, oh look at that typing actually, that's so good. Like if you really like light, then this dragon is actually like an amazing support. With the wind, like support attack kind of stuff. Anyway, enough rambling. We know that we have our autumn dragon now, and we know that legendaries take a very long time to do anything with. But that means that soon enough, Tiger Dragon will finally be removed from our team. He's been here since, like, what, episode 12? He's been here since, like, the start. I think he was the first epic I ever got. Like, I looked through all the epics, and then I looked for the one with the highest base damage, and then he had it. Out of the dragons that were out then, of course. But he was the one that had it, and then I tried for him the first time, and I got him. So, it will be sad to say goodbye to Tear, but he's done enough for us now, and we've got better stuff. I mean, maybe a double legendary team's overdoing it, but I don't know. I think it'd be cool. Plus then you'd get all like the level 20s that are trying to do the multiplayer fights like, wow, how'd that guy get 2? Ah, God, I'm dying. I feel like that happens at least once every episode. I either have a coughing or a sneezing fit at some point. Like, I must have something seriously wrong with me by now, if this keeps happening. But who else of you actually managed to get the hippie dragon? Not the hippie? What? The autumn dragon. I think I asked that in like one of the other episodes, but who is it now? Anyone else get it like recently? I mean, I can't see everyone who got it on the multiplayer board since, well, like... Actually, I don't want to use it. Since it'll only show me people on my server and on Windows, so... Tell me, basically. You can see these multiplayer fights in Gold 1 are easy as hell. So I'm hoping that soon enough... Oh my god, why? But I'm hoping that soon enough, with the Autumn Dragon leveled up high, and the team, these two as well being a relatively high level, will be able to actually make it through to Diamond 2, and progress for the first time in quite a while, actually. I think it took us a while to get into Gold itself as well, if I remember. I don't know, it's been a while. But eventually our goal will be to get that lovely, luscious, what is it, like Thor dragon, whatever it's called. I always forget what it's called, but you get that for being like top 5 place in Diamond 1 or something, don't you? Something similar to that. Not exactly that, since I'm just remembering off the top of my head. But I know that there's a lot of people in like High Diamond that have like level 50 dragons or level 60s, and I'm like, how? How did you get so much food? But I guess they've just been playing longer than I have, but Jesus Christ, how much longer? I really wish that my voice would stop doing this. But there's 6 wins in a row. There's a message on my phone. Who's messaging me? I'm scared. But you can see that we've almost completely filled out everywhere that we can fit stuff now, just about. Can we actually fit things here? No, we can't. Just. Which means that soonish, after we've actually finished with the Autumn Dragon and all the expenses of upgrading and all that crap, we may actually have to buy this island here, which is going to be a lot of money. A lot of money to save up. We are up to this fight now. And in the dungeon, I actually do have enough points to afford the kitsune now. Um, but it might be worth our time if we buy one of the more expensive ones first and work our way down, sort of thing. So like, we could have bought the robot a long time ago, but then we wouldn't be able to get the kitsune now. But like, I'm never going to use any of these, but it's just for the sake of having them. I really like the zombie. But it might be worth buying the wizard when we have enough. But I was hoping that we'd be able to do these fights actually eventually. But I will save that for next episode. If we don't get anything new. Like doing dungeon fights and whatever else. Since my voice is dying apparently, so I am going to have to go and get like cough medicine or something. So I am sorry about having to cut it short there because of that. But that was the autumn dragon. We actually have our second Mercury dragon somehow. That just popped up. I never thought that would ever happen. But we will be back next time with hopefully an upgraded autumn dragon, some moves, and I'll actually be able to show this guy off in battle then. But anyway, until next time, I hope you guys have as much luck as I had with this guy. But yeah, until next time, have fun, and I will see you then.